Guys, we got to bring in YouTube for this moment. Like, this is so big. We actually even... Dude, what? Hold on. Oh, bro. Well, you guys have probably already clicked the link. Look at this bullshit. Twitch isn't a hydration, homie. Are you sure you want to send this? Your message may contain words that could be considered offensive or disrespectful. Excuse me. Actually, these words can be insulting. Bro, people need to get a freaking grip on themselves, man. People need to get a freaking grip. If this is censored... Twitch is literally censoring the word hydration. We are so cooked as a society. We are so messed. This is the end, guys. It was a good run. We did pretty good. You know, I'm not going to complain. It was all right. We did all right. You were in bed all day yesterday till about 1 p.m. o'clock yesterday. Oh, man. I'm sorry, dude. What the heck? Hopefully you're able to, like, stay comfy and stuff. Stay warm. Yeah, stay hydrated. Maybe have some mint tea. Mint tea is literally a hack. Censorship has gone too far. It needs to hit an iceberg and get a Titanic. It's careful, Buck. Did that get censored too? You said iceberg. Dude, iceberg. Careful, man. And Titanic. That's like very, very... That could be construed as well. No way my thirst cam is a... Dude, Indy, you gotta watch out, man. Twitch might come after you, dude. And by the way... No, you know what, Indy? I think you need to go live and test this theory. I think you need to go live and test this theory. Because then you'll be live and I get to watch you. And then you're live and you're on the bike and you're then exercising and... And we're all happy and all is right with the world. Completely not a, you know, ulterior motive there. Nice try. I tried, man. I tried. Words are dangerous these days. Must ban all of them. Guys, you can't say anything. Because some small group of people somewhere in the world might get their bones broken by words. I know, guys, I'm being a bit hyperbolic, but, like, seriously, it's getting to that point a little bit. Am I not being on point a little bit? What if I just do thirst cam and no Zwift or anything? Emote only, no. It depends. Are you going to be green screening the cake? Because we've seen from other streamers that is actually a bannable offense. I don't know why. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. Corbs, hey Corbs, how you doing, man? Good morning. We're laughing hysterically. I think I might... Hold on. Hold on, guys. We got to actually... This is going to be a thing, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Want that? Let's save to the... We'll just save it to the desktop for now. Because I'm lazy. Okay, and then we need to add this. Add a media source. Hydration. Desktop. Oops. Oops, hold on. Wrong one. Image. That's what I want. This is crazy, bro. I love this stuff. This is hilarious. Just so that people know. We have to spread the word. We can't let this degeneracy go. There we go. There you go, guys. That has to be on stream today. Just so you don't forget. I'd hate for you all to forget. The cake is a lie. You don't have a Borg pie shorts. Don't, Indy. You can be honest. You can be straight with us here. We don't judge you. You don't have to lie to us. Kind of funny with the situation because it's technically keying out the turns of... Yeah, so technically it's like negative space, right? So you're actually like going like the complete opposite direction. Like they're trying to censor it and you're like...
If you want to know the secret
like,
of being,
that times 10.
You will come with us.
Jay, hi. What's the struggle today to favorite socks go missing? Yes. 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 Hey guys, how are you all? Welcome in, guys. How's everyone doing? Jay, how was your ride? Let me get a shout out for you. Since Dimitri isn't a mod. Freaking Dimitri. Hey Dimitri, it's the worst day. No, guys. We found a good meme today. Bucky's has blessed us with an amazing meme. Getting sick from the hockey game you're going to on the weekends. Yeah, maybe. Just being around a bunch of people. That can definitely do it. For the MNF part. Crazy workout yesterday. Your legs are dead. What'd you do? What'd you get into? All right, guys, let's get going. That was hilarious, guys. If you didn't see what happened, if you didn't see, oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, it's hiding. We can't have it hide the chat now. It's got to go over here. Sorry, you guys don't get my graph today because we have more important things to be concerned with. Just so you know. Just so you know. Is my camera weird? A little weird. Maybe I'm just not used to the framing seems different. 90 minutes, mentally tough, enduro tempo. 90 minutes even, damn. Dude, Dimitri. Actually looking to proportion. We're just not framed. We're not framed. Well, and as you can see, everything is camera angle. Yeah, check TikTok for the graph. The hydration curve. Almost like I could easily wrap your arms around your waist and touch your elbows with your fingertips. I mean, yes. Actually, yes. Guys, I am miniature. I am actually I'm actually small. Further testing will be needed. Buck, we need to run some tests on this, I think. For science. And for the good of all. Not just for us.
Oh, it's amazing.
For the good of all.
Amazing. Isn't that an amazing update? Isn't that amazing?
I feel that you meant let's steal comma, Pookie, right? You missed the comment today. Normally you don't.
Amazing.
You don't actually want to steal me.
Amazing.
Or amazing.
Amazing. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Dimitri, we need to actually we actually need to do that. That's a great idea.
You shout like that, they put you in jail.
Where you have like a short version, but then you have the long version.
Nothing. Journalists, we have a special jail for
journalists.
journalists.
I'm early. No wonder the ride isn't ready yet.
Right to jail. You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away.
No comma,
too
but
fast,
restrictions.
Slow, jail. You're charging too high
man.
prices.
It's hitting everyone.
Sweaters,
it's hitting us all.
glasses. You right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail.
Believe it or not.
Chicken, also jail. Undercook.
But guys, if you're just coming in
with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail right away.
If you're just coming in, why am I on the Tron bike? Why the heck am I on the Tron bike? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Nobody rides that. Wait, a Venezuelan flag, how awkward. Oh no, did that change too? I mean, at this point, shouldn't the Venezuelan flag be replaced by the American flag? Isn't that how it works now? Not that I want that, I'm just asking. I don't know. I don't understand how this stuff works, how this conquesting works. Saw the picture of me at the T100 and finally put the puzzles together that you reminded you of an Irish Terrier. I'm an Irish Terrier? I don't know how to think about... I don't know what to think about that. I don't know what to think about that. Just change all... Now we're talking, Dimitri. Dimitri, and especially as a Canadian, I very much appreciate you you coming out and saying that. I do really appreciate it. Just a puppet state now, so they can yeah, okay, okay. We'll be nice. Let's just be nice. They can keep their flag. We'll let them keep one thing. We'll let them keep that one thing. Does that mean they start deporting Venezuelans after the flag goes up bad? I have no idea what's happening right now. US wins all the Olympics. That's actually the play. This is actually a big scheme to just get all the gold medals at the Olympics. They should keep their geese, please. They've already tried to... You think that they're blowing up this whole, like, whatever immigration thing in the US? They need to frickin' actually pay attention to what really matters, and that's the influx of migrant geese from Canada. That is actually the problem. And it's kind of upsetting that it's being kind of, like, glazed over so much for these other issues. It's kind of weird. Geese, totally not spies. Birds don't exist, so they're all actually drones. It's a long-term takeover strategy by slowly just making all of the Americans just get so pissed off with geese everywhere. Genius. Deport Pookie. Where would I go? Where would I be accepted? That's the question. I'll just run away to New Zealand with Lore. Yeah, at this point, all of the Canada geese have literally taken up residence here in California. Telling them not to... I'm literally just imagining this, like, school for geese. Oh my god, my brain is so messed up today. Literally just imagining, like, a military school for geese. Like, little geese drill sergeants. Oh my god, my brain. I need to stop right now. Well, I jumped on this route thinking I had time to do this before the Tour de Zwift, but I don't. So, I think this is like the third time I've ridden this route and not got the badge. Oh, sorry, Dimitri. Don't worry. I'll delete the VOD. I have no more VOD space anyway. Very convenient timing that Twitch added their VOD space restrictions. Geese police. All right, it's happening, guys. I'm feeling a little better. My legs are very sore, but at least I'm feeling a little more in a bubbly mood. What are we doing today? Trying to do anything. Dame, I was saying this earlier. I have like this like time in the morning where like if I don't get my streams like set up started, I basically know I'm not going to do it. And it came down to like the last moment of, do I really want to stream? Do I actually want to ride the bike today? I do not feel well. I feel tired. My legs were spasming like crazy this morning. But we're going to ride. We're just going to ride nice and easy. And enjoy the beauty that is Twitch terms of service. Man, I just love Twitch so much. Hey, Carrie Star, how are you? It's okay, it happens. I don't think I'm getting sick. I just think it was like one of those nights. That's what I'm like hoping for. Just one of those nights. I didn't sleep like, well, I shouldn't say I didn't sleep super well. I just kind of slept like I normally have slept before I started sleeping well. Because now I sleep really good normally. But yeah, like I was up a lot last night. Wait, did something happen? No, nothing happened. Just tired and was debating getting on the bike today. it was just a bit of a struggle to like set up the bike. But, you know, as is the flavor of Zwifting and streaming, you get a few minutes in and it's just like feels better. Even if it doesn't feel better, it feels better, you know? Like you might still be tired and sore, but it's hard to, it's like the fishing meme. Bad day on the bike is better than a good day doing a lot of other things. Let it be known that you've got no sympathy towards Pookie over his ailment. I'm only here to be mean. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Sometimes this chat is just so positive. Somehow, I don't know why. And I just have to like play along with it. It's very awkward, but you know, I'm a good actor, I guess. Here for the channel points. No, it's Pookie points, guys. The PP. You're here for the PP. And the hydration, guys. This is where you come to get hydrated. Don't tell Twitch, though. They might ban you. We just got a ping for a cold watch. It is currently 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and we get a cold warning. If that isn't the most California thing ever, I don't know what is. But if you get banned, you complain on Twitter and get sympathy falls. Yes, it's a strategy. It's a strategy, and you know what? Twitch did it to themselves by not actually allowing you to talk to people when there's a problem. They've created this problem themselves. Basically what I'm saying is YOLO. Almost 60 here. Wishing you had time to get outside. That's literally perfect. Oh man, you got a busy day, Brent? Real life duties have started to kick back into fashion now that the first week of the new year is over. I think for most people. Did you do the ZRL race yesterday? How did it go for you? Start GoFundMe, profit. Exactly, guys. If you're not making millions off of a donation-based venture, you're not doing it right. It's from what I've heard. You're literally not doing it right. Forecasting 50 and rain for Friday, but you have so much snow around. Dude, that if it actually does that, that will be a disaster, man. You'll have like icy roads, like slushy mush everywhere. The downside of snow. Worked in your oldest turned 16. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Good for them. They'll be driving soon, or maybe they have their learner's permit already, but soon there will be no stopping them. The freedom is nearly approaching for them. You just push people to your YouTube. Where the real the real content is. All right, hold on, guys. I have YouTube muted. You can talk shit now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yesterday, the driveway was a sheet of ice. That's just nuts, man. We never have to deal with real black ice. Maybe a few, it's like a very, maybe a week out of the year, people who like have to drive early in the morning may have to deal with it some places. Like if you have to like go to work at 2 a.m. for like a random freezing week out of the year. Actually, black ice is a very stressful thing because I've never really dealt with it. Okay, good. All right, guys, we're unmuting YouTube. So everyone back on your best behavior. Your Christmas Eve YouTube showed up on my feed. Went from seeing nothing to 2 of me in 2 weeks. We're still getting shadow banned. It's just a more subtle shadow ban, I guess, these days. You slid into the garage so you can throw all the salt everywhere. And actually, I'm literally imagining like risky business level sliding going on. Please say you were singing old time rock and roll while it was happening, just for my mental. Oh, don't tell anyone, Dimitri. We like YouTube too. We just have to keep up the guys. Don't tell anyone though, okay? Guys, that was meant for Dimitri only. If you heard anything, please delete it from your memory bank. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hello, fellow viewers. Sorry, Dimitri. It's a cold, quiet, dark place over there. But you know what? You've brought a little bit of light. He's actually a pretty good driver, so that's good. You're number one. Yes, you are. But you're always number one to me, man. Shoot, I said that out loud to Twitch. My bad. Guys, ignore that one too. Whatever I just said, delete that as well. Exactly. Oh, your own private chauffeur. I'll tell you, I think those content that was coming out for a while where it was like dads teaching their daughters to drive for the first time. That stuff was pretty funny. When it was like popular on YouTube or on like shorts and stuff. All right, normalcy is returning to the body a little bit. I was a little bad on my hydration yesterday. Oh, sorry. I was a little bad on drinking water yesterday. It's hard not to say the word. It's so hard not to say it. That's how you get to use the car you drive, parents, when they're drinking and then gets access to it after and before. Yes, sir. You know. Mike, what's up? Here's last drive to algorithm. There were 2. Oh my God. It's happening, guys. Guys, this is the moment. This is the moment. Michael and Dimitri leading the way. Oh, man. How you doing, Michael? Oh, my God. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. I'm Aggie. I am such a dum-dum. Mike, that name looks familiar. That name looks very familiar. God, I'm so dumb. Guys, I will enforce the opinion that your IQ drops by 100 points per live stream you have going on. No, it was definitely hydration. 100%. Even if it wasn't, it definitely was. I just love that. I just love that that's the... That's just so funny that that's the message they send you. Twitch isn't a hydration homie. Oh, I love it. I love it. Every day it's like free memes, free content. Twitch is actually such a great thing in perspective. To that, yep. It'll just be a bunch of muted moments. Oh man. Why are we anti-hydration now? I don't know. I'm gonna let me bring this back up. I'm literally saving this all day because it's just that funny. There it is. Hold on. We can do this. Yeah, you can totally read that at 720p, I'm sure. Which is trying to use me for content, but it's really you're using Twitch for its own content. We're genius, guys. This is all no, it's actually not genius. It's just through pure dumbness that this somehow works out. Actually insane, you're a little afraid. Carry Star, some of the flagged terms that they have in their new update is actually, like, no joke, kind of crazy. Like, it's fun to joke about, but like it's pretty crazy, the terms that they are censoring now, in all honesty. But you know what? We're gonna make fun of it because it is funny. Chat makes some weird decision. It does. It's these AI freaking bots that are policing our channels now. MF was no way. See? Dimitri, proof, guys. Here's the proof. There's the proof. Dimitri, did you get flagged? It's over, guys. It's over. Wait, what are we supposed to say? What are the terms? This changes everything. This changes everything. All right, we'll have to come back to this route again later. Did I just hit cancel? Such a dumbass. Such a dumbass. Oh, wait. Never mind. Which just had to lick itself for a minute. Am I a toaster? No! I'm a bike simulator. Shoot. I should probably jump in the event. Better keep your enemies close. Don't want to anger it. Exactly. Oh, it's so funny. You know, but let's be real. The days of the censoring were really the peak Zwift. The days of censorship. Actual censor bars. As weird as Automod can be, it still doesn't catch the... Isn't that the best part, Frack? Isn't that literally the most ironic thing about it? The freaking bots that are pushing that type of content are still making it through the filter. And then people are getting filtered for words like hydration. Beer Bear, oh my god. Beer Bear, I feel like your ears must have been burning because I was talking about you yesterday. How have you been, man? Happy New Year. No, it was Look Lady. Oh, actually, probably. Which is even weirder. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shut up, lady. In some villain in a game, someone was playing. Oh my god. Or Look Lady. Oh, got you. You do indeed need to chill and sleep to refill your body fluids. Oh my god, it's so broken. I love it. If you didn't allow it earlier, it won't get flagged again. I didn't allow it earlier. That's actually my mistake. I'll go see if I can actually change that in my mod settings. I do have a little bit of auto moderation set up, but it's supposed to be like very light. It's literally just to mostly catch the viewer bots. Okay, good. We've added all these sites to your list. There are 2 that always pop up. Somehow they do make it through. I've gotten it to the point where most of the ones that come into my chat get auto-banned, but not all of them. But most of them. Actually, speaking of, I need to turn my shield mode back on. That reminded me. Oh, sorry, I just deleted chat, didn't I? Don't worry, guys, I can still see your chat. You might be almost not sick for once since September. Beer? Bro, that's what... So, guys, just so you know, if you turn on shield mode, it deletes all of your chat. Everyone is now banned. Get crapped on, chat. We're all banned now. Hey, Sandwich, how are you? Like, actually. Everybody, you're all banned. You're all banned. You're unemployed, muffer. Yeah, I think you allowed. Okay, good. Yeah, we're good. We're back on track. Degeneracy can continue. But yeah, beer, everyone's been sick, man. I actually wasn't feeling well today. I don't know if I'm sick, but I definitely don't feel well today. So it's mostly an easy ride. We'll see. I'm gonna try and finish this 50K, but we'll see. If I am not feeling it, I might bail. Rip everyone. Yep. Sorry, guys. The message got is only for him. You as a streamer won't see it. Oh, okay. That's bullshit, in my opinion. If there's something flagged in a channel, I think the streamer does have the obligation to know what's going on. That's like with what was going on with when I was trying to hang out in Payne's YouTube live stream. And literally, I was getting modded, and he could not see the messages due to this like auto modding. He had to go find some obscure like toggle that was added by default and turn it off. They should notify if there's like a change to these policies that should like pop up on your stream. Hey, this is a new thing. Because we know that if it's just like we've updated our terms of service, everyone's just gonna close out of that. It's got to be just like targeted to like that specific thing. Get banned. Sorry guys. All right, there we go. Chat's coming back. I appreciate you guys for making it look like this channel's not dead. Okay, though, let's actually turn that one off. We don't need that one. Meanwhile, you can talk about Dulcet and you all you want, and Twitch doesn't get. Dude, you can even have the name Pookie. Well, no, that actually is a bad example. They don't like that name, apparently. That's actually a bad example. We are so not dead. Yeah, it was definitely the butt, guys. But you know what's really funny, Dimitri? When I was like an actual kid, like preteen, my dad was like very strict with swearing, and even the word butt was too far. So what did we do as kids? But dad, why? But dad, dad, but why? But why? And it worked. So I literally, like, it's baked into my brain that butt is actually a bad word from a childhood. Hey JD, sorry. Get blurred, I did fix it. I broke my normal chat that I see, but your guys' chat is fixed. But dad, yes, exactly. That was me as a kid, absolute troll. I'm a bad example. Yes, I was banned for my name. I'm like, wait, shoot, that doesn't work. When you squint, we always squint. That's how we keep our 25/20 vision. It's all through the squinting. We don't need glasses. Here I am getting sticky drafted into the 2.6 group. Being a smartass. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The golden days where you tested the waters, the limits, pushed the limits a little bit, you know? So rude. I was, that was about as ornery as I got as a child. So, you know, as far as my parents were concerned, it was probably kind of a refreshing. Like, okay, he's not completely a prude. Okay, maybe he has a little hope in this society. Even if it's just a little. Why are you a troll now? I think it's just inevitable, man. You have to live it. Even if it's just for a little while. All right, this is our family. We found a good family of people actually wanting to chill. Now 3, but who will be king before Top Chat is topped out? Guys, before the FOMO runs out. Before it runs out. Yeah, I was a pretty good kid. Honestly, I probably should have tested the waters more. Now I don't know who I am as an adult. Yeah, this is our family today. I am not wanting to do anything remotely faster than this. I say right before we go up the comm. Who gets the YouTube comm for the stream? At this point, JD, the odds are in your favor. But give me a few months and it'll be more of a challenge. You know, because the viewers will flow in, because YouTube loves cycling. I don't know. Didn't know where I was going with that. I don't know. Good. Don't worry, Indy. I'll tell you what, man. You're not alone. You're not alone. This is day 6,969 of Dimitri passively vying for lead mod position. We see you, Dimitri. We know. Again, Dimitri, this is out of principle. This is out of principle because I care about you. What is society? You know what? Beer, just hang out here. Society will be these societies. Societies, not, never mind, sorry. Now, just consider us family. If you want a dysfunctional community, like, you're guaranteed that no matter where you go, but this is a good one. Exactly, Beer. Escapism. Escapism. Isn't it lovely? Bonus points for full Dimitri handle spoken. I am already having trouble talking today. I can't go there. I cannot try to pronounce the longest name on Twitch. It's great. Exactly, Dimitri. See, it's because I care. I see how much work you do. And this is an escape for you. You can come here, you can troll, and maybe have risk of being banned. Isn't it, like, exciting? It's like a thrill. I think you gotta chat every 30 minutes or you can get XP by donating, which is the real reason added this points, really. Well, lucky for you all. What is it? I'm far below the number needed to monetize. Lucky for you all. Or YouTube would get it. YouTube would get it. A new puppy? Well, or an old new puppy? Or new old puppy? What do you got going on, Beer? That's awesome. A new dog. Oh, awesome. About the money. Yeah, guys. We are perfectly okay talking about our plans to take over the world. I mean, YouTube. Don't worry, Twitch. We will not monetize you. But we are... Oh my god, I'm so excited. The evil empire is going to start on YouTube. Pick up the corgis. Dude, corgis can be vicious. They're like one of the most cuddly things ever, I've noticed. But man, those things can be vicious. Puppy in September is about 8. Oh, you got a baby. A dog knocked down friend's mom 4 states away. So Friday, Saturday, you got to go and bring it home. Wait, will that be number? Wait, are you saying that's number 4? 500 subs and 4,000 hours, and then you'll be YouTube rich. It's nearly there, Dimitri. Don't worry. I'm there to help. I will get the views, or I will farm views for you. Prime sub. Ugh. Yeah, it was fun having some of the monetized features, but I'm still glad I made that decision. Giant Dog New Year's. Oh my god. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god, your family must just be having just the time of their lives, though, right now with the new dogs. No, that's 3. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, sorry, my math was off. Yeah, I remember. A half Great Dane. Giant horse of a dog, oh my god. Try sub, get free sub, find someone to use it. So now you see our friend Dimitri here. He monetizes. You know, wink wink. I'm sure he'd find a great use for it. The Prime sub, that is. Big Boy Shadow's 3rd owner already. Is it just because he's just a big dog? Big dogs are pretty... They're a handful. Especially if they do jump up on people. And it's usually just out of, like, love and excitement. Has usually nothing to do with anything other than that. Dogs like being on your level. You miss having dogs, but you know it's hard. So now you just find other people's dogs to pet them. There you go. It's a great solution. You're so confused why we can't see the other chatters. You see them come up blurred on my feed, but nothing in chat. Unfortunately, Indy, I have to do that on purpose. I wish I didn't, but I have to do that on purpose because of Twitch terms of service. I know a lot of people are just saying screw it and putting up both chats, but I don't want to risk getting banned. Maybe if I'd never been banned before, I'd be like, just a small channel, it won't matter. Those are YouTube. Yeah, those are my YouTube chatters. Unfortunately, I am unable to show their chats on stream, but I'm going to make it apparent that they are chatting because screw Twitch on this regard. We love you, Twitch, but on this regard, screw you. Go to Kick. That's what we're planning. We used to stream to Kick, Dame. We used to do a multi-stream to 3 different channels, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. But that was when I was out in Oklahoma where I had much better internet. Out here, I probably could do 3 signals. But right now, when I do use 3 signals, I push my 3rd one to Instagram. My upload is absolute crap out here. About 8 months ago, though, it was updated. And we got about double the upload. Which might sound like a lot, but it only put us to 44 megabit upload. Like on a good day, a good time. Like between basically 35 and 44 megabit. We have still shit internet, but it's enough to push 3, you know, around, it's enough to push around 20,000 kilobit, about 20 megabit of streaming. But when I was in Oklahoma, I had 100 megabit up, and so I could just stream wherever the heck I wanted. It was so nice. Rumble stream? Yeah, why not? I think multi-streaming is a smart idea. You get to meet more people. It's just like, if you're into streaming, it's just another like thing to tinker with, which is fun. I didn't know I was you didn't? I thought we were friends. I thought like we had like a deep connection here. We'll get there. I'll get there. Don't worry. I have faith we will become best friends. Nutty got banned, but he thinks it was because he asked for donos to test stuff he was building. Oh, and you're not allowed to directly ask for donations. Yeah, people who just take donations, that is kind of sketchy. Everybody, please ignore the link down in my About section. That is just bad timing. That link is definitely broken. Don't even try to click on it. That's so risky. Oh, see you later, Macbeth. I hope you recover, man. Show me the money. Money! Money, money, money. I didn't know that. I didn't know you couldn't ask for donations. I thought people, that was literally their brand. Like DSP. Just kidding. DSP, you're hilarious, man. I love your memes. But I'm gonna troll him. But like, isn't that like an actual thing? Like, that's a strat for some people. You did YouTube, but you need to find an IRL chat app for iPhone that does it. I didn't even think about that, Dimitri, doing multi-stream remotely. That is actually a thing I didn't think about. That will be a bit of a learning curve. I don't know what I'm asking for. Wait, with I don't know what I don't know what I'm asking for. If you're talking about donations, I have no idea, because I would never directly ask for donations. We don't monetize. Remote meme emulator. Guys, I have to keep you questioning whether I'm serious or not to keep you guessing. Otherwise, you'll pin me down and nothing will be funny anymore. Do it for the jokes, do it for the laughs. Donuts, you like donuts? Yeah, donuts are great. Yeah, not sure. They don't really, it's weird. It's the thing is, Dimitri, is it's actually counterproductive. If they're really banning people for having multi-chats up, it is counterproductive. And it actually does detract from the Twitch experience. Adding in other chatters and not censoring, having to censor, and just ignore, pretend like they don't exist, just doesn't seem right. Feels weird. Once pinned down. I mean, I wouldn't say no to it. I mean, it has been a while, but you know what I mean. Respectfully pinned down, of course. Consensually. You can't say hydration, yep. Oh, I mean, shit. Guys, you're baiting me into getting banned. All right, for every time I say it, I'm gonna donate a subscription to this channel. Every single time I say it. I will gift a sub. Water is wet. I'm not gonna say it. Good try. You'll gift 1,000 every time. Thank you. God, you guys are so supportive. Oh, you can't. Damn it. Shit. I forgot about that. You can't sub here, guys. I forgot. There are plenty of large streamers that do show multi-chat. You have enough haters that you know they're reported for it all the time. Yeah, that's true. And that's how I know it's in Twitch's best interest for those streamers to not get punished. I do too, Peter. I watch this guy, gets around 150 to 250 viewers, puts up multi-chat. He hasn't got in trouble yet. And honestly, you shouldn't get in trouble for it. Like, it is really kind of hilarious. Twitch slowly burying themselves. You haven't seen it, have you? Okay. Maybe should I risk it? Should I just risk it? We showed it on Monday, but it was unintentional. We don't publish our VODs anymore. Maybe that'll be... That's the... Well, we don't save our VODs. We publish them, but we don't save them. So after what, like 14 days, they disappear. So we can say fecal, but we can't say that next word, Dame, because we don't want to get banned on Twitch. Because reasons. Sitting on, but you're trying to get him to say the word. Careful, guys. Say Voldemort. See, some people were saying they got banned for having messages in chat that said, I'm also bro. So wait, for having messages. So basically, from what I understand, the Twitch policy is pretend it doesn't exist. As long as YouTube stays in its room, makes no noise, and pretend it doesn't exist, everything will be fine. It is actually kind of funny when you think about it in broader context of like other platforms now. Which is in an interesting place. Get on my level. Chartimart. There you go. We'll go with that. You don't think it's ever a problem? Yeah, that's actually true. Probably true, Carrie Star. I think that's one of the nicest things about not being affiliated is you do have a little bit more freedom and wiggle room in some ways. Sub to YouTube, nothing about me being live there. Yeah, you're allowed to push other links, right? Like, there's a way to do it, though, right? There's actually, like, a certain phrasing you have to use for telling people about external links that take you away from Twitch. But I don't know exactly, but there is, like, a, you know, the politically correct way to say it so you don't get banned. Rather watch on YouTube link from his timers. Yeah, I mean, if people are getting banned for just talking about it. Man, I was so hopeful for Twitch when they revamped their moderation team in 2023. I was so hopeful that that was just going to be the best move ever for them. Well. Let's be real, Kick is only people that got banned everywhere else. Yeah, true. Very based. I think so too. But you know what? If they're making money for it, you know, whatever. I don't want to hate on the players, you know. There's some really nice people on Kick. There's also some really sketchy shit that goes on Kick. Then what is our Umble? Oh yeah, we can't say Umble. Umble Ray. Ooh, Ray, I like that. Umble Ray. Uye Shearage Ute Xpeg Patle, they all hamte. And they don't land there and stay Uye they all. Problem solved, right? That solves the problem. Yeah, the hourly pay, that's actually legit. First categories of Rumble are politics, yeah. The bloodsuckers, yep, true. Qualify, you need like 200 subs or something. That's crazy. Yeah, we would totally monetize our Kick channel too. We'll happily take that crypto gambling money from out of their pockets. Happily. There's only Twitch. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, rip your algorithm as well now, Dame. And crypto, yes. Is this a good time to announce again my launch of Pookie Coin? Is this a good time? Guys, you can be the first people in on this new project before anybody else. Does not ban non-affiliates, yeah. They don't ban just for multi-streaming. It's like these small policies within the multi-streaming. And remember, guys, they didn't want to do that. It was only because literally, everyone literally like took up arms over it. People literally like came out like heavily in the community against it, and they were like strong-armed into switching the policy. You only get Netflix. Dame, what that tells me is that this is your outlet for degeneracy, and you're actually a sweet little angel. Is actually what that tells me. That you just come here to be a degenerate, but actually you're like a total sweetheart. I'm spreading this fake news, by the way. This fake news is being spread all over Twitch. More WoW. Dark Lady watches over you. Of course you are. See, I know. I understand. I get you. Only a little bit of degeneracy. Just a little. It's a PG-13 level of degeneracy. We don't want to push away all of our audience. You put it in the, yes you do. The capital D. Beer Bear, you didn't capitalize it. Because we know it's a big D. Always. It's Voldemorting. Ah. Put a bra on. My stream is apparently too degenerate. But Dave, it's always... Little D grow to big D, it does. With just a little bit of time and care. Some water. Some sunshine. Some might say something to do with your thirst. Oh wait, is thirst not okay to say either? You'd overheat with something on. No, guys, see, this is my strategy. There's that one day that I may do a stream where I don't have a top on. Actually, I haven't said this in a while, but there is actually one VOD out there. If you are, if you're strong enough to search it, where I'm topless. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You know, just cause. Not only that, I was like 4 years younger too, so I actually looked good. DVD toilet, yep, Ohio Riz. I hear it. Pookie can't be any better. We are the most best. We be best. Can't be any better. I don't know, man. You weren't around for my long sleeve streaming days. You used to not even get forearms. So, just for some more perspective. Shirtless Ray. Yeah, that must, yeah, what? But, just for asking for a friend, where would I find that? Yeah, wow, Peter, definitely. That mental image, I can't get it out of my head. I think the only way to get it out of my head is to, through immersion therapy, if you know what I mean. Sounds horrible. No, guys, though, if you do really want the spicy content, once every about 2 weeks or so, we'll wear our see-through bibs. Once every about, yeah, every about 2 weeks or so. I just usually don't call it out. Kind of like an Easter egg on the channel. That being said, the Level Velo indoor bibs are pretty good. Like, they're okay. A bit of loose threading here and there, but nothing that, like, will affect your riding and cause it to degrade too fast. Your bib will probably go out way before the stitching starts to unravel. Or the chamois. Ah, beer. Good try. Good try. Alright, did you small tour of Rumble? And you came to a conclusion. It's a redneck area of the internet, never again. Oh my god. I love it. Well, by God, what's wrong with a little bit of redneck in you? If you know what I mean. At this point, my accent, my American accent is so messed up. I am so homogenized. Having family in Michigan, having Oklahoma family, having California family. Dude, my accent is absolutely cooked. BB and Honey for the win. Kitten, how are you doing, my friend? Unfortunately, for me, it's almond butter. But I'd like to say it's almost as good, but let's just be real. Peanut butter is far superior to almond butter. As somebody who can't eat peanut butter, I dream about peanut butter. And every once in a while, I'm like, I won't get sick. I won't get sick eating peanuts. And I'll freaking munch on a peanut butter and jelly or something. And then the next week is just shit. Like, literally shit. Kitten, how goes your New Year's training so far? Whee! Dark holes and dark web, the internet. I didn't have, dude, Indy, I thought my life was over when I found out I couldn't eat peanut butter. I actually did think my life was over. On track, rehab is working. It is, yeah. Are you getting some gains back? Okay, nice. Seems that everyone is missing some teeth. What's up with that? That you guys cuties with the oh, cut ties. Why did I read cuties? Cut ties with the British. Yeah. It's the Asmongold trend. Everyone wants to be more like Asmongold right now, apparently. So people are losing teeth. It's just a trend. Hopefully it'll go away. Function strength next week. See how the hips deal. Respectfully, ew. I feel like isn't that just like a common nightmare? Is that not like a shared experience for all of humans? Of like having nightmares of your teeth falling out? Like, is that not just like everybody? I mean, not regularly, but those are like very common dreams, aren't they? Pretty much so. Yeah, I'm hyper paranoid about my teeth. So it really doesn't take much time to keep them just good, like really nice. Doesn't take much effort. Only a nightmare till reality. I have had one tooth-related issue in my life, and I never want to have another one. And it was when one of my wisdom teeth impacted. So it was just because there was not enough space, and it started to cause issues. But oh my god. Dentures could be fun. You could change them around if you wanted to. Or take them out completely for, enhanced experiences. America the next day, no problem. Vampire. You can go from 2 beautiful fangs to missing both of those fangs in the frickin' blink of an eye. Grills, there you go. Yeah, just do what frickin' whatever his name is now, Yeezy or whatever, Kanye. Just be like him. Remove all your teeth. Guys, let's be real. The best state of humanity is actually to be to incorporate ourselves as much into bionic state as possible. The more we can have our body replaced with mechanical components, the better we'll all be as a society. Can't have, yeah. Yes, fluoride in very small doses. That is actually a thing. This isn't Rumble, good sir. I'm not necessarily supposed to be white. Darn. Okay, then I'm doing a really good job, is what you're saying. BRB, gotta make my tooth bleaching appointment. First off, do you drink coffee? Do you smoke? What about sugar intake? Are you even human? Unfortunately, I think it's about yes to most of those things. But that is actually a thing, Dame, the coffee. Especially, like, what is it? There's actually technique to it if you want to, like, try to avoid it, where you do not brush your teeth right before you drink coffee, or within, like, 30 minutes of you drinking coffee, because of letting the enamel reestablish or something after the brushing. Maybe that's just anecdote, and I'm making it up. I have sleep apnea. I have to sleep on my, like, really far on my side. So, yes. Actually, I don't breathe in my sleep, basically. Even lift. Yeah, I had to get the my adenoids removed when I was young because I had a lot of breathing restriction. I had my tonsils and adenoids removed at the same time. Thank you, Nathan. It helped a bit. But I'll tell you what's goated, guys. Nose strips are actually goated. Actually an insane life hack. There you go, then. Dry teeth turn yellow. Shoot. I guess I've just been lucky. I guess I've just been really lucky. And stash them in green line. Don't worry, we'll get them back. Don't worry, if the last week isn't anything is something to say about it, we'll get it back. Look out, Greenland. I mean, it's basically just up for grabs. It's not technically colonized by anybody. So we might as well take it. For the good of all. Maybe it just means big government ain't out to get me. Oh God. No, I'm one of the test subjects that gets the audio cues driven into their brain when they sleep. I'm on that part of the whatever Manchurian candidate spectrum. The giant money, yeah. Exactly, Peter. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. 2026, you have no idea. It's funny because it's actually being talked about in our government right now. That's why we're freaking trolling it. Cobalt or whatever. Yeah, careful. No, if they had cobalt, it'd be more than America that was interested in it. Or lithium. We would actually have to fight over it. Just kidding. Nobody fights with us. You have an idiot and a yes man. Oh man, what a time to be alive, isn't it? What a time to be alive. This is the content era. This is the content era. I need to become a reaction streamer. I'm missing out on all of the wave. I'm missing the ride. But think about it. Think about it. It's just setting a perspective that's only going to grow and become better. It's like starting off the year having not ridden a bike for 6 months. The gains are going to be insane, even if it's just a couple watts. Oh my god, yeah. 2026 is cooked, but it's going to be the greatest year of all time for the individuals here in this community, because I'm calling it and manifesting it. He would have invaded every country. Guys, let's start a... We need to start a... We need to start like a prediction, or like make it a game somehow. How are we gonna monetize? How are we gonna make this a game? Yeah, exactly. We're showing them how to do. We're showing them how it's done. We're showing them how it's done. Putin's been slacking, man. Guys, this is all a joke. Please. My lawyers have told me that I need to slip this little disclosure statement in here right now. Not looking forward to what's going to happen in 2 weeks. Yo, oh yeah, what is happening? Uwu is dropping us, guys. Uwu is dropping us. We cannot have this. Okay. They wanted heavy crude. US don't have enough heavy crude to run their refineries. And they got heavy crude, but you know, wouldn't want to trade with you neighbors. No, don't worry. They're next on the list too. Greenland, Canada, Mexico. Coming 2026. Don't worry, just time. Just wait. Oh my god, is that a... That's a Dominic Crab emote, isn't it? Does he still stream? He's never on when I'm awake. His content's hilarious, though. Fuck that shit. The North American Union will finally be reality. Guys, New World Order coming 2027. This is the setup. This is the setup for it. Global. We are going to have a global society. And everyone will be so much better for it. Just, it's coming. It's happening. 2026 to 2030, yep. French noises. Dame, it's sad, isn't it, that all we have left is just to fucking make fun of it at this point, because it's so ridiculous what's going on in the world. It's actually the point of just actual straight idiocracy, and all we have left is just to laugh and try to find fun in our own world. You'd die before. Unfortunately, yes, yes, unfortunately, but we don't want that. Don't you worry, it'll be a swift operation, zero loss of life, and most importantly, zero loss of equipment. Never forget, zero loss of equipment. No devices were destroyed in the conquering of this nation. Just pedal, it'll eventually get better. Seriously, Dave. You know, at the very least, it does get a little bit better when we're here. When you look at farms and drive your car and stuff, it seems to so drenched from news cycle propaganda. Like, what the fuck is stuff on TV even really happening? Probably not. No. That's why I love, at least, like, that you have some platforms where, like, other information can get out. That used to be the only way. News was law, basically. Remember when we said the internet was not real life? You miss those days? We didn't know what we had until it was gone. That is actually true. Live in the middle of nowhere, you miss Live Leak. Trumpet said he will, was gonna... Oh yeah, for Greenland. So that's in 2 weeks. I knew that that was going. I just didn't know that it was the 2 weeks. Oh man. So what you're saying, though, here's the thing I'm hearing about all this. I don't need a passport soon to go to Greenland. That's kind of cool. Better than life now. It's weird that we have to find these little, thank you, Rick. We have to find these little weird niches on the internet to find some normalcy in life. You got bakeries in real life, pastries make you happy. Internet doesn't, IRL, internet zero, yep. Well, hopefully you guys can come to the Zwift category and get a little bit of escapism for a little while and just think about things in a comedic sense. That's all I hope to do. One world government won't need passport no more, go anywhere and won't be going outside your 15-minute city. Yes, sir. Who needs to travel, guys? Dude, the Midwest knows what's up. The Midwest knows how it's done. You know, a lot of people in the flyover states, it's a bad term really, I think, but in the Midwest states, there's a actual large population who have not gone further than 50 miles from where they were born. That's you, Gio. When I was in Iowa, I was talking with a bunch of the gym that I went to. A bunch of like retired people would be there in the mornings in the hot tub, and so I'd be just chatting with them. It was actually crazy how many of them had lived in that town their whole life, which isn't anything, but it was also accompanied with they hadn't left the area for their whole life. It was actually like, wow, this is actually more common than I thought. Things were simple. There is some beauty and eloquence and simplicity. So guys, to change the subject a little bit, get it off of the trolling of the crazy state of the world. I don't know if he's here or not, so if he hears, but he knows what it is. I'm going to be setting lore back up on Zwift, hopefully today. So guys, one of the OGs of Zwift streaming is coming back. Watch, it's going to happen. Make polio great again. Dame, are those the brainworms talking? Man, you know what? And trolling aside, I actually did have a little bit of hope, which is dumb, I know, for our Department of Health. I just wish it wasn't also a scam in the end as well. Very, very much a shame. I was so hopeful, like the banning of certain food dyes and things. I was like, this is actually going to be a good thing. And then they turn around and add pesticides to our crops. Just like, you cannot win. You think you're trying to make the world a better place and you just can't do it. Oh, I was making a Bobby Kennedy reference, Dame. I thought that's what you were doing. Food dyes is give and take. It sucks, man. It sucks that we're in this, like, state of, like, making a deal with the devil all the time. One step forward, two steps back. It's very much a shame. But you know what? Like I said, Lore is going to be back on the trainer soon, whether he wants to or not. He started streaming when I started streaming, guys, because he was my roommate at the time, and he used to use my setup. If y'all OGs remember, it'd be cool to have him back. He'll be able to flex his frickin' lightweight wheels right away. That jerk got him on his, literally, I think his first climb or second climb. Him and Narax. The most toxic people in this community. But also the best. You know, while I'm chilling, awkwardly trying to change the subject, I'm gonna go to WTRL and see what we got going on for racing tomorrow for the TTT. I should actually probably write the group. I forgot to put my name in the lineup. All right, where are we at tomorrow? No, that's like my least favorite one. That's like literally in my top 5 least favorite. Triple flat loops. The third lap. Oh wait, 1 lap. Never mind. I was thinking flat route. Never mind. The flat route is one of my least favorites. Triple flat loop is good because it's only 1 lap. But when you do the flat route for the TTT, it is 3 laps, and 3 lap TTTs suck. Doesn't matter how long or short they are. It's just the concept of having 3 laps messes with my mental like nothing else. See, Andy, it's happening. It's happening. It's contagious. Dude, if you got ready now, you could be done within the hour. Like, within the hour, you could have your ride on and done. It misses you. It misses you. All right, so yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a pretty good route. I'm not very excited for it, actually. Whoa, it is a 2.5. Dude, the scaling for TTT route difficulty does not make much sense to me. Some of the routes just seem like there's no way that's considered a harder route than the one that has twice as much climbing in the same distance. But maybe I just don't get it. Get Zoe in an hour? Oh, that's right, I forgot. Well, darn. Well, Indy, whenever you're ready, man. But you're never going to be fully ready. But also remember that. You're never going to be 100% ready, especially when you're just starting back in after a while off. You're lucky to get like 50% ready. But in the famous words of our boy, Doc, inspiration and motivation follows the action, unfortunately. But once you know that, you can hack life a little better. You make it up for tomorrow. Gym in the morning, then you'll Zwift. Hell yeah, man. We'll be here streaming. So even if you're not here hanging out, just know that we're going to be racing tomorrow, putting in some proper effort, so you won't be alone. Excellent? No. No, no, no. That which shall not be named. We're not allowed to say that word, apparently. Oh, shit, I forgot that was there. How you doing? Dude, excellent. Did you just stop in? If you did, I gotta tell you about it. It's hilarious. Hey, Shuva. Morning. It's hilarious. Bucky's got auto-modded. Completely a private auto-mod. Like, I didn't see the message. It was completely Twitch side. He got modded for what we're saying is him saying hydration. And this is the message he got from Twitch because he used the word hydration. Isn't that just hilarious? Twitch is so cooked. Oh, it's so funny though. It was just such a great meme. Like, Buck came in and gave us just the greatest content to start out when I was already feeling a bit blah. This looks like proper effort. It definitely is. I think my zone 2 is pretty well established though. It took about 3 months. And now I feel like my zone 2 is basically back to where it was before injury. Top end, absolute crap. But endurance, around 165 watt, 170 watt zone 2 again, which is where I like to be. You've been busy, you only did 2 hours this week. Well, it's only Wednesday, you got plenty of time. That means you missed 1 day. That means you missed 1 day, right? Actually, let's break this down. It's okay, you can miss 1 day. Zone 2 is only good for fit people. Well, if you're doing 2+ hours a day, I think you qualify in that category. Excellent. Oh, the 2 hours was today, so you missed 2 days. Gotcha. Welcome to my world. Now I feel like now I feel kind of called out. I need to up my game. Thank you, Eric. How was your ride? No, you still have so much fitness to unlock, excellent. If you're putting out these types of efforts for like multiple hours, you have a lot of gains still like cooking. That's so crazy. I'm lucky if I get in 10. You're on another level. I'd like to add in a couple hours a week for resistance training, but I just have not had the motivation. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's great work. And you do like multiple different things. Like you're a very avid walker. It's not just all on the bike, which is ideal. Do the job, seriously. Keep yelling at me, please. I like it in multiple ways, but it does help motivate me. Okay, no stabbing. All right, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We do need to do it. I need to stop just talking and actually do. Walking is the secret. You're very right. It is actually like an unknown secret, it seems like. Yep. I know, it sucks that we have to do it. But man, we'll be so happy when we actually get into it. Like when we actually get into the routine of adding resistance training in, it's gonna be so nice. So much potential gains just left on the table. No, we really don't, excellent. We really don't. Most people walk less than 1,000 steps a day, which is less than a mile. And those are old statistics. It's probably even worse now. It really is. I mean, there are now many places in the US that have more obese people than non-obese people. It is actually scary. And the thing is, this shit was being talked about a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades ago, and it's coming to fruition. That's the thing about it. What? Why am I scammed? Why am I being scammed? Did Zwift turn off coffee stops up climbs? We're getting shadow banned, everybody. You're seeing it live. No, you're right. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just in context, right? The fact that they're not replacing it with anything else is the real problem. It's just being removed from their activities. It is a weird culture, but there was a recent YouTube video that came out where some guy went to the most obese county in the US. It actually might have been in the world. And it was like 70 to 80% obesity rate with like 30 to 40% morbid obesity rate. Like, and here's the thing, it's cooking the next generation completely. They're developing habits that they don't even understand. And it's all happened within like the last 30 to 40 years. Slowly over basically 2 generations, it's starting to establish itself. He does a, yeah, that might have been the guy I was watching. Excellent. It's scary. It really is. Like, we are really reaching kind of a dystopic state of health. The era of conveniency carts. There's something wrong with driving if you're... Yeah. That is true. Weird, you just found his videos and have been watching him like crazy. These... I don't know, can you call them... I feel like you're not allowed to call them... Thank you, Delu. You're not allowed to call them journalists. But these people doing like live case studies, video recorded case studies of areas, like... I think it's very valuable content. Hopefully it's not completely one-sided, you know, or with ulterior motives, but I mean, if he's quoting direct statistics on like obesity rates in a county, like that's hopefully on or correct, right? Yeah, I don't know if journalist is the right word. I agree with you. But in all reality, I wouldn't call most journalists either. Guys, Anchorman 2 is actually, that joke is actually real. The meme they established with news in Anchorman 2 is actually real. Went off on one, he was doing natty bodybuilding comp after 10 years of lifting. Called out everyone who said he's on roids as a compliment. Means he's done something right, something like that. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Reading today that people don't like that he fat shames and stuff. It also has an eating disorder. Is it eating ED? We're talking eating disorder, right? The better of the EDs. So it's a problem that stems from it. Guys, I think shaming directly can be like a negative thing, but this is an issue. This is a very significant issue. And to say that it's shaming, I think is disregarding context a lot of times. You should never like you can say things, you can say the truth without being an asshole, right? It's like your best friends. Like if you're not like trying to keep your best friends in line a little bit, like are they really your friends? And are you really their friends? If you're just placating them and allowing them to do these habits, or at least not voicing it, like you don't have to change people, but I think that it's that this idea of just saying that being obese is bad, is being fat phobic, is completely destroying the integrity of what you're trying to do and say. It completely destroys the discussion. It shuts it down for these emotional concepts. When it's beyond emotion, this is your health, this is your life, this is your future, your legacy if you're gonna have children. Like, you have to have some accountability and responsibility. That's life. Unfortunately, we don't make the rules, we have to live in them though. It's annoying your best friend about her smoking habits. Yeah, you don't have to be a dick, but you can be persistent. You can troll them. You can bring it up. And if they're your friends, if they're actually your friends, they'll listen to you because they know you're not coming from a bad place. You're their friend. You're not saying it because you hate them. And if you interpret it that way, it's probably you. And you need to be like, hey, I just need to not be offended because my friend cares. They actually care. They're willing to make the situation slightly uncomfortable to try and help you. And I respect that so much. And I think that's one of the most important roles of having close friends, is that they keep you accountable. That being said, like, again, it's all context. Like, someone could be obese and be working their freaking ass off, working every day to better their situation, you know? Like, how can, like, you can't hate on that. Anytime, like, I see somebody who's obese in the gym, I'm like, dude, fuck yes. That's the people I want to see here. Those are the people I want to see around working. I have so much respect for them. They're coming from such a deficit, and they're actually trying. Like, if you're fit and you're at the gym, that's great, awesome. But imagine being obese and stepping into a gym for your first time and then getting consistent at it. That's the true hero story right there. Now about family, they're a bit too big in my family. You've got no hope. No, and that's okay too. Like, unfortunately, some things are beyond our control. Like, that's the thing. Most things are beyond our control. Nothing wrong with being obese. No, I think it is the unhealthy approach. If you are obese, you know, of course there's going to be the random people that are break the mold, but on average, if you're obese, you're going to be maybe less healthy than the healthy weight person. There are plenty of diseases that are tied to obesity and things like that. But I don't think it's the only factor for sure. But it is undeniable that you are very much more susceptible to many more health risks. And this goes for if you are on the other side of the spectrum too. Basically, don't go to the extremes of the curve. Your life will be much better. Are happy being obese? Okay, that's their choice. Obviously, health conditions are a problem. Yeah, if they want to be obese, it's fine. I would always try to encourage my community to work, to not be that way, because I like you guys and I want you to be around longer. And if that means, if you losing weight, a little bit of weight means that, I will selfishly tell you to lose weight because I care. Hey, beloved, what's up? 15%. That's actually, if you're talking about BMI, 15%, you're ripped at 15%. Just don't have kids in dialogue. Uh-oh, too late. The cold can of worms you feel at someone who's almost 40 and trying to get more fit and healthy and working and having a family. There is no time. 40-hour work week is ridiculous. Makes everything, yeah, Indy, you bring up such a good point. This situation is a product of many things over a long period of time. This has developed over decades. It's not something that just kind of pops up, you know? I don't think it was, people are just like, I'm gonna get fat. I think it really does have to do with a lot of that. We are really busy. In a lot of ways, we are indentured to the machine. Like, that's just how it is, unfortunately. And so, like, I see it and I understand why we're here. Like, most people can probably see the progression of events, the general progression of events that's led up to this point. But unfortunately, it's not a choice we really have. Like, we do have the choice, but we do have to suffer the consequences of our choice. And if you're willing to deal with those consequences, then okay. It's not affecting other people necessarily. So that's, you know, do what you do. Don't be a cunt. Yes, excellent. I agree. But again, it comes down to, you can be obese, but if you're working hard, like if you're actually trying to counter that through health and fitness and exercise, you cannot discourage that. And like I said, if anything, I have more respect for those people because they're working with far more of a handicap than somebody who is not obese in a lot of ways. But then you also have the benefit of, on the cycling side, you get the double dipping, guys. You're losing weight and you're also gaining watts. Literally, like the best gain strategy ever. If you're coming into Zwift with the need to lose weight, or if you're coming into virtual cycling or cycling in general with the need to lose weight, thank you Lumo. Like, that will happen if you're consistent, and you'll get stronger. You're gonna get, the gains are insane. I'm so jealous of people that get to double dip like that in some ways. Hey Pitbull, it's going a lot better than when I first started. How's your day going? I started off with very low motivation when it came to riding, and I almost didn't, because the conversation has been very interesting today. Onyx, holy shit! It's guys, Onyx is, holy shit, Onyx. How are you, man? It has been a cool minute since I've seen you. Guys, Onyx is an OG in this chat. As a 300-pound man and fitness professional studying clinical psychology, you know you're at risk of a lot of issues. You're thankful that you haven't dealt with many of them. Easily spike overnight, 100% it could. The thing is if you're aware of what's going on, that's what matters. Being conscious and critical in what you're doing, knowing the benefits and the non-benefits, and being able to weigh them critically and make a decision based on that. You're right, but sadly no point in shaming people. I prefer to affectionately troll because I want the people, because I care, and I want people to be healthy. But you're right. What the most important thing is, like, as an individual, when you have friends, you should know their personality to the point where you can know how to talk to them in the right way to get, you know, to convey the point you want to convey. Like, if you know that coming at someone, trolling them, you know, shaming them, and that's just like, that's literally does the opposite. Like, what are you really doing there? You're only making it worse. Maybe you should have been encouraging with this person. I think it's analyzing. As a guy with masculine tendencies, with friends with or guys with masculine tendencies, we vibe off of the trolling, and that works for us. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's the way that you have to do it. You know what I mean? Don't get you started. You were trying to stay sane a year ago by hoping that he'd do things to fix the problem. I know, Carrie Star, yeah, with RFK. I was actually hopeful. That was the one thing that I was really excited about with the administration, not to go back into politics. It's just a dang shame. It's a darn shame. I did actually have hope. It was dumb of me to think that. It was ignorant of me to think that, but also I hope I never lose that. You know what I mean? You're losing and gaining, you have to pee new weight, see, Shuva? And then it becomes addicting and it's fun. And you start feeling better. And especially, like, if you're heavy and you lose that weight, you are going to feel like you're floating. You'll literally be able to, like, I mean, you're used to carrying around a certain amount of weight, and now all of a sudden that weight's not there. You're gonna be so freaking strong. Sadly, food addiction and eating disorders suck. You know you've had it your whole life. I'm sorry, excellent. It is shitty. But you know what? I see you working so freaking hard. And again, no matter what physical state you're in, I see you working hard. And like I said, that's what matters. And that's what I find the most inspirational on my side. The people that have to work through those handicaps and are willing to do it. Because I know how hard it is sometimes to get on the bike. I can't imagine if I was dealing with more handicaps on top of that, it would just be harder. And then there are people that get on the bike like that every day with, you know, different situations and challenges. It really does suck. But you can keep your watts. You like not spending all of your energy on a bike. You're also one of those people, if you get on a bike, you're doing a metric century on the flats. Gotta look at the dinosaur 3 times. Yes, sir. Oh, man.
There's only one I want. I love you, Pookie.
Thanks, Pimp. You too. After COVID, I bet that, I mean, that was probably a huge factor for a lot of people. That's one of the things that was so nice because we all started in here on the community. I would say it started really kicking off about half, maybe a quarter to a third of the way into 2020. The community really started to grow. And I feel so fortunate that I was able to kind of buffer that through Zwift. So freaking lucky. Just one of those situations, guys, being in the right place at the right time was just like such a big payoff. Yeah, that's the Carrie Star, exactly. That's the thing. The end result will be the same. The mode to get there, though, can be different as long as it involves something, you know? And that's why we have people who love to lift. We have some people who love to ride bikes for 10 million hours. Then we have some people who love to do crazy intervals and like do Spanish needle exercises and different strokes for different folks, you know? But you gotta keep stroking. Wait, sorry. Hey, Manakwa, thank you for the ride on. Oh, Bison, you'd love the grade then. Just a freaking FTP test for 20 minutes up a climb. Just sounds exactly like your type of thing. Freudian slide, what? I'm sorry. I apologize. Matesh. I'm sorry. I opened that can. I can't hate on you guys. You want to love lifting, but it hates you so much. I understand, man. Stockholm syndrome is real, isn't it? Thank you, Flight. Ain't no shame in the stroke. We all do it. It's part of life. No shame. It's healthy. Climbs, I think I'd rather take a nap. Are you sure? You did 30K every week after the stairs was heavy. So happy to say you're at an hour plus. Isn't that, dude, Shuva, how does that feel? Like, those are very significant, like, tangible changes. Like, massive tangible changes. Like, if that's not an inspiring and, like, gets you hungry to keep going, I don't know what is. So freaking awesome. After COVID, oh, gotcha. Your frame is just terrible. Legs look good. Arms and upper body need work. I am the opposite. Well, I'm kind of getting to that point. But like basically I couldn't use my legs for so many years. I only had upper body because I literally I couldn't even like get up off the freaking couch without using my arms. Squats, deadlifts, and the chest one. Yeah, that's good advice. And decompress. That has nothing to do with weightlifting, and that's something anyone can do from a door frame. I am a big advocate of decompression, of spinal and joint decompression as well. Really have to pace yourself. You do, man. It can be a thing. The honeymoon period can be the best, but also it teaches you some of the things that the lessons you need to learn as a cyclist. Like, well, we were talking about like the bonk, like experiencing those things, like are very, very like important. And during the honeymoon phase, it's very easy to get into those zones, you know, where you're overcooking. Remember the first time Grubby and Ray got you to try an Alp? Remember make it to the third leg to finish and couldn't go any further. Oh shit, that one went off the freaking road. Yeah, man. Back when everybody rode the Alp or you weren't actually riding the bike. But I think that was actually one of the only routes in Zwift. So like we can't like hate on it too much. There was like Alp and then there was like Titans. Those are like the only two routes in the game, at least as far as I knew. And then if you were really lucky, you'd unlock the Tempest Fugit climb. But only the most hardcore of hardcore did that. You bet your Alp is garbage now. But you know what? The Alp is there for you. It will love you no matter what. It will wait for you patiently. Because Alp is love. Alp is life. And Alp will never hate you. It will always just love you. Got Red Bull gym bag with a few Red Bulls. There's also a note about upcoming Red Bull Strava challenge. Reward is maybe a Hydrox 27-26 ticket for 2. Oh shit. For like the nationals. Matt, we need to see you at the Hydrox championships, man. Oh, I think it's interesting. I think there's high probability for injury, but that doesn't make it necessarily bad. It just means that don't be stupid. Unfortunately, those don't just naturally include each other. No, they're fun. I think, yeah, like obstacle course kind of things and Hydrox stuff. I think HIIT training in general is a very good supplement. And as a cyclist, I think a lot of us can actually enjoy it because it feels like a VO2 training session. Even more than Spartan Race? Oh yeah, it's a very calisthenically demanding. Luckily, they allow a lot of very moves that would not be accepted as functional movements in other sports, like they're kipping when they do pull-ups. Like that's not in other sports that would be frowned upon, but in Hydrox it's not. How do you do decompression? Literally just hang and relax, let your spine stretch. Like, have you ever seen an inversion table? You can just hang from a ledge and kind of achieve the same thing. I unfortunately can't really use an inversion table safely, so I have to hang from my arms. Tempest Fuga is your flat route that you did your metric centuries. The black kit you get for the Imperial Century is still one of the coolest ones in the game. Years later, and that's still literally one of the best kits. Stretch in a bath, yes. I was getting really into cold plunging for a while. But our new refrigerator we have doesn't have a big ice tray. So it's not as practical. I have to actually go buy ice bags. Which I will say, bags of ice from a store are much more efficient at chilling your water than like cubes out of a freezer tray. Stuff you get from the store just does not have nearly as much bubbles in it. I think it just naturally gets water a lot colder. But yeah, stretching in the bath. When I was training for my cross-country ride, I would ice my legs after every long ride. I would sit in the tub for 20 minutes. At first, it was miserable. But now, I love it. I absolutely love it now. My body is like readjusted, and I really love it. It was doing wonders for my recovery. I kind of imagined it like it was treating my muscles like a sponge, where they were all inflated and inflamed from riding, and you know, the muscle activation and stuff. There's a lot of blood flow going into the area, but also a lot of lactic acid built up in the area. And I imagine, I don't know if this is actually what's happening, but I imagine it's like you go cold and it like squeezes your muscles out, really squeezes out all the fluids and recycles the fluid. And then when you warm back up, you've recycled a lot of that lactic acid, and that's just bro science. So don't quote me on it, but either way, my recovery was way better after doing like an ice, like going from warm to cold and then back to warm again. You don't know if you can compare the two. They're physically demanding in different ways. Yeah, totally. Friend who does both. He excels in Hydrox and struggles in Spartan, whereas you were the opposite. Hydrox killed you and Spartan was just super fun. I think I'd be on that train too, Bison. I've done a couple obstacle course races. I did a Tough Mudder. I did a local one that was like, I don't know. It had some random name that related to like Spartan or whatever, but it was like a local one in Iowa that I did. And then I did a Spartan Super Beast, which is a marathon. Or a half marathon, sorry. Not a full marathon. It was 13 miles with like, I don't know how many obstacles, like an obstacle every couple miles or something. And that was when my upper body was really proportionally strong. My legs were actually very weak. I didn't recover very well from it, but my upper body was so proportionally strong that I was able to do, and I was little, so it's like power to weight ratio was amazing. So I was able to do a lot of the things that didn't involve raw weight carry. Like the two that were like really hard for me was the sandbag carry. We had to carry it for like up this hill for like a pretty good distance. And it was like a 75, 80 pound bag for the men. And that was the hardest event for me. The second hardest, which I actually had to develop technique for, was the bag hoist, where you hoist the bag on the rope up to the bell. I had to it was literally too heavy for me to lift the bag just with my own body weight. I physically was too light to lift the man's version of the exercise. So I had to literally brace my feet up into the bars of the fencing and like invert myself upside down and pull like that in order to do it. Which in all reality, pulling from down here versus up here, you have more strength from down here, right? So it was kind of to my advantage, but I physically was too light to do the exercise unless I did that. It is kind of hilarious. Every time I sat down, I went like this, whoop, just pulled myself straight up off the ground. You're back, Macbeth, you're back. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Spartan was fun on the day of the race, but legs weren't. Yep. Yes, sir. It's a different monster, isn't it? 100% can run the 8 km, no problem. You need to work on the muscles for everything else. Yep. And that's where just like power to weight is really like, it's so beneficial when you're doing those types of things because you just don't have to lift as much or move around as much weight. It's physics. You want to do a Tough Mudder? Yeah. The Tough Mudders are fun because Tough Mudder is more about discomfort relative to Spartan Race, which is more about like strength and power, if that makes sense. Tough Mudder has more of those events like that, like get like electrocute yourself, or like dive under this, climb through this tube that's full of water, but you have like this much that you can like get your mouth out and breathe. You got to climb through this tube. It's like it challenges a lot of phobias, I feel like, compared to like a Spartan Race format, which is all about like doing really like things that make you just feel brute strength, brute strong. RV Gates back. You're back. New Year's resolution. What's happening? If your New Year's resolution is to keep coming back to this stream, I 100% support you in this, and I will do everything I can to help with it. That being said, I don't feel like I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. No, just kidding. I'm doing okay, Macbeth. I definitely turned around my mood, man. Since you were here earlier, remember it was a struggle getting on the bike today, but I'm very glad. It was such a good decision to actually to get on and ride. Feeling so much better. But yeah, RV Gate, this is the year of the Ultra. This is the year of very low watts for very long durations of time. So guys, if you're here for the power, the only high FTP you can expect is my blabbering. We'll continue the TTTs on Thursday, but my goal this year is I want my endurance legs to be better than they've ever been. Throwing a 20 kilo ball 100 times 1 meter above your head. Yep. It's good stuff, man. Calisthenics are so important. Just for general well-being and moving around and functioning in daily life and activities. You don't really have any upper muscle as a pure road cyclist. Yeah. Don't people get sick from Tough Mudder with the weird bacteria? I wouldn't be surprised. Some of it is pretty dirty. But in all reality, I think it's, it's kind of like refreshing in some way. We live in such a clean society. Like, just literally crawling around in the mud is very visceral and really brings the child out of you. Yeah, like the most traumatizing thing from like the Spartan race was like when you were doing the barbed wire crawl, they like maybe shoot you with a water hose. And it was like, okay, thank you. Actually, that feels good. It doesn't make you feel claustrophobic or anything. It's just like, ooh, thanks. Can you do that again, please? That's you think it'll kill you the most? Yeah, no. Cycling, but turned into running instead. This last year, working in construction gave you some upper body. Yeah, man. Yeah, I bet you had some good raw strength from that. Some bicep work so you can at least hold your future girlfriend in your hands. Yeah, you may have a kid one day that you got to carry around. It's all prep, guys. You got to prep for the potentials. But yeah, overall, I would say those types of events are just straight up type A fun. Because it's like, it's not like, the running feels so broken up by the events within it. So it never feels like you're really running for very long. Guys, let's try to do this as a community. Let's just add in a little bit of resistance work this year. More so than you might normally do. Let's try to get a little bit of resistance training go. Oh, and sorry, Indy, I forgot to mention. Yeah, decompression. Yeah, just hang. Oh wait, no, I said that. I said that. But definitely be careful with it. But we are constantly compressing our spine in everything we do. Even like, especially when we're resistance training. So to decompress is very nice. At least I think so. I don't know. It's just my opinion, I guess. I find a lot of benefit from it. You have 2 25 kilo weights to put on your smart trainer. That's already a hassle. That's so funny, Matej. You have more weight to hold down your trainer than you can move around, but you need that much weight. That's actually so good. This year's plan is to join a squash community for once or twice a week games. Squash looks so fun, man. That actually looks so fun. Those games can get aggressive as heck, too. I can't do the types of activities that require quick stopping and direction changes anymore, unfortunately. But they look really fun. Squash is fun, yeah, I've heard it looks fun. Looks very fun. Not to ruin the vibes, but Ice just shot a woman in the, oh my god. So guys, this, like I said, this community, we're gonna have the greatest year. You have no idea. What's a hydration home? Apparently it's the slap on the wrist you get when you use the word hydration in chat. Bucky's came in earlier and got Twitch side modded. I didn't even see it. He got Twitch side modded. And let me show you. It's in Minneapolis, man. My heart goes out to them and their family. No one should have to struggle and deal with that kind of thing. It's shitty that we have to, and some people do. Someone has sex with... I mean, maybe. Maybe I just don't know what they're implying. Is this a thing I should be aware of? Why is it always in... Yeah, dude, Minnesota not having some... They're getting some heat right now in the news cycle, aren't they? Okay, Texas, check this out. Bucky's got this notification, and nobody else saw it, just him. Oh, hold up, sorry. This popped up for him. Twitch is not a hydration homie. Are you sure you want to send this message? The message being, I do indeed need to chill and sleep and hydrate up like an MFer. Now here's the thing. We're all like, no, it's the MFer. Well, guess what happened? When everyone started writing MFer in chat, nobody got this notification. So confirmed. Soft ass Twitch, isn't that the truth, pimp? Isn't that the truth? So, hydration is on the naughty list of terms for Twitch, apparently. Or maybe it's just, they're just, maybe they just know how toxic Buck is, and they're just trying to, like, nip it in the bud right now. Why is it all... Watch it be chill or sleep. Oh man, we're coming to that point. Oh, it's not someone who... Oh, okay. Isn't that hilarious, Texas? Twitch is so cooked. It's so funny. I just love that we can sit here and laugh at it. Yeah, it's probably sleep and hydration being, or and hydrate being in the same sentence, right? Maybe because his name is Bucky's Enjoyer. They know he's unhinged and taking precautions. I heard that Bucky's is the happiest place on earth. Like, Disneyland lost their title to that. Or is that part of the cult? I mean, the community. Sorry, they're not a cult. That's rude. They just pray to the almighty beaver. Yes, sir. I am definitely ready to be done. That was a good ride. You guys did a great job of distracting me. Lots of very interesting discussion today, too. I really enjoy that. Here we are. I love they troll us with this climb. The climb literally looks non-existent on the mini-map. Oh, guys, I'm stoked. After this, I'm going to watch the next 2 episodes of Fallout. Anybody else watching season 2? I'm waiting 2 weeks in between episodes, so I've only seen the first 2. Funny thing, I'm not really even into the Fallout series. Or I mean the Fallout franchise. But I do think the show is pretty good. I like the approach that they take to the apocalypse. Like, very gory, but also very comical at the same time. It's a really good flavor. You missed last week, so you have 2 to watch now? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch both of them after this. Still need to finish season 1. Season 1's good. Season 1 definitely made me want to watch the second one. which is nice. I haven't been into a TV show in actually a little while. The only time I'll put on anything really is for background noise these days. Dude, it's so good, Indy. I love it. I love like the kind of slapstick style nature of the gore, but also like it's just so, it's like the lighthearted like side to it that like, I don't know, brings you back a little bit. It's good. It's very good. That contrast between innocence and, you know, the end of the world basically is very, very cool. Haven't been just showing so long. Dude, me either. I was actually like taking recommendations a couple weeks ago because I was like, I feel like disconnected from modern society. I don't have any binge-worthy shows to talk about right now. Also, Welcome to Darius is fantastic. Oh, really? I'll have to check that out. I hadn't seen that one. Pluribus. Yeah? I'll have to check it out, yeah. Oh, nice. It's neither of those shows I've heard of, and that actually makes me even more intrigued. About IT and Pennywise. Oh, like Pennywise. Nice. Yeah, that'll be fun. SL Ray, what's up? Welcome back. But overcommitted, do you feel like indoor endurance is very... Yes, it is. It is, but it translates. You're 100% right. Indoor endurance, a lot of people would actually say it's harder, and not because of anything other than the fact that you're in a static position for a very long time. Your bike doesn't rock. You don't spend as much time, you know, changing saddle positions, standing up, sitting back down. You basically just lock into a single saddle position for, you know, an hour or more. And a lot of people like will say that's tough, as well as, you know, you're staring at a wall. Like the mental can be tough as well. So not far off how you're feeling. 1+1 for Pluribus. It was created by the guy who did Breaking Bad. Oh, really? Dude, and Breaking Bad was a spectacular show. Oh, I'll so check that out. Yeah, but I'll tell you, Ray, the group rides and events, they can really push you, because unless you're a 0.1%er, and most people, even if they are, and when they're first starting, they're getting their gains, there's always that group to chase on the events, right? There's always someone ahead of you, basically. And it can be very, a tough thing not to chase every wheel. Vince Gilligan. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, because I did like Breaking Bad a lot. You know what show that I was talking with some people about the other day that was really good? What is it, Mr. Robot? Remember that show, guys? Overcooked, yeah. Oh, especially at the start. Everyone goes out like a freaking bat out of hell. That's welcome to the Zwift start. Never watched that one. That's a good one. It's a good one. It's a fun show. Very intricate. Like one of those shows that if you're not paying 100% attention, you're gonna have to rewatch the episode. It is very in depth. A lot of twists. A lot of like, wait, if you missed something, wait, what just happened? Why is this happening? It happens all the time in that show. Which is fun because it has replayability, which is kind of nice. Yo, the cycling gamer, no way. He still has a title in his name. This guy used to be a streamer a long time ago, guys. This guy used to be a streamer back in the day. We haven't seen him around the world, but it's good to see you still writing. Zwift start equals CX start. Start equals cross country start. Dude, it's so funny, Frank. Everyone just, like, I don't know. How would they do it? There's, like, no, like, lead-in period. No one would ever honor it, even if it was. And that's the sad thing. So, Frank, there was this one time, ZRL... No, what was it? It wasn't ZRL. It was, like, some Omnium series that they did. There was a TTT. It was a Super Sprint TTT but it had the beginning was neutralized. It had a neutralized start for the first like 3 kilometers. And so everyone so we're all we go out of the gate nice and easy. We get in our line. All right, guys, let's get all organized. We had time to organize. We had time to like build our speed. We didn't have to start out of the pen like all hot and heavy. And it was one of the best experiences ever. If Zwift could implement that as like a normal thing that race organizers could do. Yeah, sorry, neutral start. Sorry, did I say normalized? Yeah, neutral start. But it actually was neutral because the race time actually didn't start until you hit the end of that section. It was really cool. I wish that there was a way like I said, that they could implement that, or like racers could, organizers could implement that on a race by race basis. Imagine a neutral start on Zwift, actually neutral starts. Be a very interesting thing. Pretty sure he has been streaming earlier today. Oh wait, really? Cycling Gamer streams again? Oh man, I haven't seen him live in a minute. He started streaming way back in the day. Well, that's good to know. I miss a lot of the people who are on early. Like basically, if you stream before 7 a.m. my time, I usually don't see you. Alrighty, guys. I think that's about good. 56. Hey, thank you for the ride on Indy. Here, for the OCDs among you, I will stop right here. Just today, though. Don't get used to this. Don't get used to me stopping on a whole number. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know he still streams. Alrighty. I need to fix this chat. Not like, I don't need to fix, like, you guys are fine. The text size and stuff. Like, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm sorry. That came out wrong.
If you want to know the secret of being, you
Oh
will come with us.
Bullet! Bullet, you just made my day, man. Bullet, how have you been? Happy New Year! Where have you been? We've missed you. Good to see you, man. What's been going on? How's your New Year been? What have you been dude, please catch me up. Like, you don't have to like go into super detail, but give me the down and dirty. What's been going on, man? Give him a shout out. Perfect timing, bro. You guys, just like every Zwift streamer, guys, welcome in. We're just about to wrap it all up. You've been super sick, dude. It has been everyone who's come into chat. Like maybe like a couple people have come into chat, been like they're feeling all right. Like I swear to God, a vast majority of people are just absolutely messed up right now. You let him out of Lumo. Thank you, Lumo. Thank you. But honestly, that's very nice of you. Like. I would have kept him there forever, personally. He's mine. This is Pookie. This guy never leaves this. You know what? From the core, from your heart of hearts, know that I will never leave you. You begged pretty well. Oh my gosh. Well, dude, Bullet, it's great to see you back on streaming. I hope that your recovery goes well. Think of the beginner gains again, man. You're gonna get those watts back real quick, I'm sure. Just kidding. You're a pro. You didn't lose anything. Oh God, guys. Okay, now we're getting a little too sappy. Hold on. Let's go sit. The Queen of Yorkshire has arrived. 7 kilo. Damn, dude. Your relationship must still be going very well, is what I'm hearing from that. You like food. Oh, yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Your relationship with food is going very well. That's what I meant. 0 workouts and lots of eating. Man, you know what? Your physiology will probably thank you in the long run, man. In all honesty, you're probably going to come back even stronger. Hop on. Hey, Holly, how are you? Are you streaming? Well, I rated you. Yes, I can't make it too obvious that you're one of my favorites by rating you twice in one day. So like, I'm gonna have to we're gonna have to play this game where I go and raid someone else today, and then I'll come back and raid you again. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw you comment. I gave you a ride on. How's your riding going? You're hoping? Yeah, join them. Gotta go get Babushka. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for chatting, chat. You all are awesome. Thanks for keeping my psychosis alive. Last 20 minutes of green. Oh, I am definitely not hopping on for that. You'd kick my butt. All right, where are we going today, guys? Hobo Biker. Who's Hobo Biker? That's a great handle. Ollie's streaming. I just can't do it as much as I want to read you. We're gonna send you guys over to Hardclaws. We got Mr. Hardclaws on today. I don't see the lady. But yeah, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. TTT tomorrow. Holly, are we making this public now? Are we gonna just start riding together? I think it's about time we do this. Chat, I'd just like you to announce, Holly and I like to ride together sometimes. I know. Oh! Yep, news channel worthy. Just kidding, we don't actually ride together. I just wish we did. Anyway. Great hanging with you guys today. Thank you for keeping me on the bike. It was not an easy day. It was not an easy day to get on streaming. And like is always the case, though, it always ends up being a good ride when I get to stream it. You just go straight past. No, did you see? I tried. I totally did. I totally went, oh, I'm going. Okay. Oh, no. She's gone. She's gone too far. Friends with Benedicts. I see what you did there, Frank. I see what you did there. So yeah, excellent. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. That was a fun day. Go say hi to Hooker for me. He is Thursday solo spin. Tron grind continues. One more day till the family gets home. Oh, he has one full day. Rickism. Sure, blame Rick. I see, but also valid. I do the same.
I love you, Pookie.
Unless he's here. Rick, if you're here, I'm sorry. But if you're not, yeah, blame Rick. Bye, Pimp. Oh, Trailer Park Boys. Gotcha.
You shout like that, they put
That
you
Rick.
in jail. Right away. No trial, no nothing. Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists. You're stealing, right to jail.
I believe this
You're
was
playing music too
a
loud,
U.S.
right to
government
jail.
announcement
Right away.
on the
You're
first.
driving too fast,
This guy.
jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail, right away.